Shocking facts about eggs. Number 1. Eggs and feeling sluggish. Have you ever felt tired after eating eggs? Well, that's because they are really heavy and they take a very long time to digest. Your body uses a lot of energy to break them down. On the other hand, plant-based meals like smoothies, fruit, grains, and veggies, they are so much easier on your digestion and they help you feel energized. Eggs and heart disease. Eating a lot of eggs can really increase your cholesterol levels, and this can raise your risk of heart disease over time. On the other hand, plant-based diets, they are naturally cholesterol-free and they can help protect your heart. Okay, so here's a really strange one. Eggs and bad smells. Eggs can make your breath and sweat smell bad. This happens because eggs have sulfur, which gives off this strong, rotten smell when your body is trying to break it down. Fruits and vegetables, on the other hand, they are much better for you and they're gonna keep you smelling fresh. Number 4. Eggs and weight gain. Eggs, they can be calorie dense and high in saturated fats, which can contribute to weight gain. So if you eat too much of it, you might gain some weight. So if you're looking to maintain or lose weight, plant-based meals that are lower in fat and higher in fiber, they can help you feel full longer and support your weight management. Number 5. Eggs and brain health. While eggs do contain choline, which is important for brain health, they also have saturated fats, which can negatively affect your brain in the long term. Plant-based sources like soy, beans, and seeds, they can provide the same brain-boosting nutrients without the unhealthy fats. Number 6. Eggs and gut health. Eggs can really mess with your gut bacteria. Some studies suggest that eating too many eggs can negatively affect your gut microbiome, leading to digestive issues. On the other hand, plant-based foods like fermented foods, fiber-rich vegetables, and whole grains, they help support your healthy gut and digestion. Number 7. Eggs and acne. Did you know that eating eggs, especially the yolks, can contribute to acne in some people? So the hormones and fats in eggs, they might trigger breakouts or skin irritation. But plant-based foods rich in antioxidants can actually improve skin health and help keep all this acne at bay. Number 8. Eggs and blood pressure. Eating eggs regularly, it may increase blood pressure, especially for those that are already at risk. The cholesterol and fats in eggs can affect your heart health over time. So a plant-based diet rich in leafy greens and whole grains, it can help regulate your blood pressure naturally. Number 9. Eggs and biotin absorption. Did you know that eggs contain a substance called avidin? If you eat raw or undercooked eggs, it can actually block your body from absorbing biotin. Biotin is a vitamin that helps with your skin, your hair, and metabolism. So eating raw eggs can really lead to biotin deficiency. And what happens when people have biotin deficiency? They can lose hair, they can have brittle nails, and they might feel fatigue. Number 10. Eggs and inflammation. Eggs also have something called arachidonic acid, which can cause inflammation in your body. If you are prone to things like arthritis or heart problems, these could make things really worse. So plant-based foods like berries, greens, and walnuts, they actually help reduce your inflammation. Number 11. Eggs and salmonella risk. Salmonella is a harmful bacteria that eggs can carry, especially if they are not cooked properly. It can make you really sick, with stomach cramps, vomiting, and fever. So when you choose plant-based alternatives, it means that you don't have to worry about all these risks. Number 12. Eggs and hormones. Chickens raised on factory farms are often given hormones to speed up production. These hormones can end up in the eggs that you eat, and potentially it's gonna mess up with your own hormonal balance over time. On the other hand, plant-based foods are free of added hormones, so you can enjoy them without worry. Number 13. Eggs and cancer risk. Studies suggest that consuming eggs, particularly in large amounts, could really increase the risk of certain cancer, like colon. And this is thought to be due to the saturated fat and other harmful compounds found in eggs. Once again, a plant-based diet, it can help lower the risk of cancer and support long-term health. Number 14, one of the most shocking and often overlooked facts about eggs is the chemical contamination that can happen even before the eggs reach your plate. Eggs contain toxic chemicals like pesticides, herbicides, and antibiotics that come from the chicken feed and the farm practices. So even though the eggs are washed before being sold, these chemicals can still make their way into the eggshells and sometimes into the egg itself. What makes it even more surprising is that even organic eggs, they can sometimes have the trace amounts of these chemicals, although in lower concentrations compared to factory farmed eggs. Long-term exposure to all these substances has been linked to the serious health risk, including hormone disruption and all kinds of reproduction issues and the big C disease. What's even more shocking is that these harmful substances, they don't just affect chickens, they can affect people too when they consume eggs. And this is why many people, they turn to plant-based alternatives to avoid all these hidden chemical risks entirely. And before I move on to my 15th shocking fact about eggs, don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't done it already. And if you're enjoying this video and this kind of content, then give me a like and I will know to make more videos like this. And the number 15, the shocking, the final fact about eggs that doesn't get talked about much. Eggs can be a hidden source of heavy metals. Yes, like lead, cadmium, and even mercury. These heavy metals can accumulate in the body over time, and they are linked to serious health issues like neurological damage and kidney problems and all sorts of other diseases. So the levels of these metals in eggs depend on the environment that the chickens are raised in, including the quality of the soil and the feed. So chickens, especially in those factory farms, they are often exposed to all these polluted environments, and all these metals, they can really end up in the eggs. So for example, lead and cadmium, they are found in industrial farming areas where chickens peck the ground and ingest all these particles from the soil. So what's even more surprising is that eggs might be one of the most common but unnoticed sources of these toxic metals in people's diets. Even though the levels are low, once again, the long-term exposure can contribute to serious health problems. And if you're trying to avoid these heavy metals, then plant-based foods like beans, lentils, leafy greens, they are all great choices. They are naturally free from these toxic substances and they are much safer for your health. So the bottom line is, whole food plant-based diet provides tons of health benefits without all these risks that eggs bring. So I thank you so much for watching, and if you found this video helpful, then don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to my channel. And if you are interested in learning about egg substitutes, then click on the next video here on the screen, and I'll see you there.